Good day everyone. So in this video, I'm going to perform folder sharing via server-client relationship. It can also be performed through desktop to desktop or PC to PC or laptop to PC. First things first is there are two ways when it comes to doing folder sharing. It has wireless and wired connection. As the same time, we can also assign IP address or just follow the IP address coming from the DHCP of our router. So this one, to know what is the DHCP range of your router, is you need to go to your CMD and type ipconfig, and you can access via default gateway. So I already know that the default gateway is 192.168.0.100.0.1, and then the password that has been set, server A dmin1. Now, if you go to the advanced, this is a TP-Link dual band type of router. If you go to the advanced and go to the network, you can find the server of the DHCP. The DHCP of the server. DHCP server. So as you can see, this is the range of the user that can connect. So coming from 100, this is the last portion of the IP address pool is the identifier of which or who's that user. At the same time, this is the last, or this one is the start and this one is the end. This shows that if the start IP address is 192.168.0.100, this means that this is the starting pool of the IP address, and at the same time, this is the end pool of the IP address. This shows that it can accommodate 101 of users when connecting through our router. For example, the 100 is also considered as one user, and coming from 200, that means that it has 101 users. Okay, in continuation, so why I am explaining is this, because we are about to perform folder sharing via word connection. At the same time, no assigning of IP address, but the IP address pool will be coming from our router, which is the DHCP server, the range of user that can connect to our router for the connections. Okay, so first things first, you need to create a folder, or example folder, this one. You need to folder 1, rename it to folder 1 again, and at the same time, you need to go to its properties by right click on your keyboard and then properties, and go to your sharing properties. As you can see, the share, there is no indicator that anyone can access this one. So to do that, you need to type everyone, and on your keyboard you need to just enter on your keyboard and then read and write, just like the Google Docs or Google Drive, read and write, and then share, and then done. And you need to go to the advanced sharing setting, which is you need to share out in this portion. As you can see, the advanced sharing. Now when you check this folder, it allows you to go to its permission, and in the permission you can see the everyone, as we already configured in the share setting. So to do that, you need to go to the permission for everyone. You need to full control, change, and read and write. So just need is to apply and okay, and apply and okay, and close. Now as you can see, we're already done creating a folder. Now when we go to our client to access the router, okay, now if you do this one, to access our folder that has been created, our server, to access that one to our desktop or client PC, you need to do is, on your keyboard, you need to hold the Windows logo and Windows key and R on your keyboard. Then there will be a run, so that we call as Windows run. Now what we should done in this portion is we need to write the IP address of the PC or the desktop or the client whatsoever that we want to access its folder. So again, since we forgot to know which IP address is the server, all you need to do is Windows R on your keyboard and then open CMD. Now type IP config. So as you can see, the IP address of the server is 192.168.0.100, which is coming from our router, since we didn't assign IP address. So if we put that one on our client or the desktop PC, we need to backslash 2 times and then 192.168.0.101. Now, in this portion, it asking of username and the password, because if we go to its network discovery in this portion, right click and open network setting and go to its advanced sharing. As you can see, if we scroll down, the password is being turned on. So that is why the setup of the prompt will be asking for the password and the username. So since the username will be administrator, since it is a server, that is the default default name of our server, and type the password when it comes to entering. So as you can see, this is the folder that is being created at our server. So to check if there's a result, you need to put a documents or even a folder to check the result. So I am doing spam the documents. So once we go to our server, it must show that these files will coming to our server. So once we open this one, and there it is. So that's how you perform the folder sharing. What do you call this one? Folder sharing.